tie today. TARDIS tie. That is awesome. Well, hope you've had a great Fan Expo so far. It is about to get so cool. Thank you very much for coming out tonight and for waiting in line and being here. This is going to be a really, really cool shared experience for all of us. And let's get right to it. Obviously, you're all big Whovians, and obviously these two actors that we're going to bring out have a ton of amazing roles between them. But of course,
is your mic cutting out constantly?
Is it a little bit?
Maybe.
Well, why don't we just bring out the 11th Doctor and Rory Williams?
Soggy table.
That's your water.
Hello.
What's happening?
What a crowd.
What a crowd. Thank you for the welcome.
So we're going to start audience questions because Fan Expo is all about the fans. So AJ and I are going to be out in the crowd taking your questions, so no need to line up. You just think of your question and toss your hand up. But first, before we do that, going back to the 11th hour, going back to 2010, obviously you guys have made TV history together now, but can you take us back to your first few experiences together and with Karen, maybe the first read-through? What was it like when you first met?
Well, we knew each other before.
We'd done a play every day for 6 months, haven't we?
Yeah.
Whoa, the lights have gone out. Uh-oh, it's
got sexy in here.
Should we hold hands?
Yeah, we already are.
We did a play called Swimming with Sharks, and we had this one scene at the top, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which was funny.
It was really fun.
And we used to go and just drink loads of beer in that weird pub afterwards.
The Nell Gwyn.
Yeah, we both got quite fat.
Yeah, we did. We were. I was quite.
That's one of the oldest pubs in London, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
My friend Sinead works there.
Oh, well, you know, good old Sinead. So then we knew each other, but so Arthur then auditioned.
Yeah. Well, because you started.
Yeah.
I found out that Matt had got the job when I was at my granddad's house watching the news, as you are, and then saw your little face pop up on television. Because they announced it on the news saying the new Doctor. And I text you saying I want a pencil case with your face on, which I still don't have.
Yeah. I remember that text. And then they were talking about Roy Pond. And they were like, oh, Arthur Darvill's coming. And I was like, yeah, pick that guy. And we did an audition together, didn't we?
Yeah, and I'd auditioned with Matt, but then we got a car back together where you were like, you've got it, mate, you've got the job.
Yeah, and we got drunk in the car. Apparently all we do is drink.
This is pure gin.
Yeah.
And then I didn't hear for about 6 weeks.
Oh,
yeah, between 4 and 6 weeks, and I was broke. I was doing my tax at my parents' house, like surrounded by receipts on the floor, kind of being quite depressed. And then it was the only time I got a job, and I like screamed the house down.
It's one of those jobs that you get and you don't quite know how to compute. And then me, Karen and Arthur, you know, we just sort of had to stick together really because it was such a strange moment, and David and Julie and Russell were so popular, and so, you know, me, Steve and Karen Arthur were like a new breed.
I think the pressure on you was a lot more than on us. It was deep
panic. And also, everyone hated me before I'd even done anything. They were like, he's 26, who's this guy? And then, so that was more deep private panic.
Do you remember that? Remember when we watched the rough cut?
I do.
Episode 1.
Horrendous. We watched it in the producer's house, Beth, and well, it wasn't horrendous. It was.
Well, what? It was just like we watched it like this.
Yeah. We didn't really know what to do.
Because you film it and you don't think that people are going to watch it. You just do it and try and make it truthful or funny or both, hopefully.
Yeah. Which you do every day.
Thanks.
Yeah, so that was it. That was a long answer, wasn't it?
But when you took this job, I mean, you had to expect that this was the kind of reception that you would get going forward with it being such an...
I didn't ever get this reception.
No. When we made the first season which was season 5, they didn't even know if they were going to continue to make Doctor Who. So we made the season, the episode went out, the ratings did well, and then they recommissioned it. But at that time it wasn't like and it's unthinkable really that they wouldn't make Doctor Who now. Idiots. So yeah, it was bizarre. It was wonderful though. It was. I look back on those times with great fondness.
It's nice to be able to reminisce as well. Like most jobs you do, and then you go, oh God, we're going to stay in touch forever. We're best friends, and then you never see anyone ever again, and you forget about it, and you don't really think about it until it kind of pops up on, a repeat on BBC Two.
Yeah.
Or we get to come and talk about it with you guys. Which is bizarre. It's like it's the most humbling. Like this, I find this is really humbling.
It's like massively weird group therapy.
We should have a couch up here, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to go into the audience to get some questions, but while we do that, I was wondering if you could tell us what you got up to last night, because you were in front of a different big crowd last night, right?
It went down last night.
Last night was... Tell it, Arthur. Tell it. Great. Why don't you tell? Because you met well.
We met. Well, anyway, I'll cut a long story short. But to cut a long story short, we danced on stage with Arcade Fire last night.
It was amazing. We turned into you guys, and then we met them afterwards and tried not to be embarrassing.
Yeah.
And we're quite sure how successul we were.
Yeah, because we love Arcade Fire, we love Arcade Fire, and they're Canadian, so congratulations on Arcade Fire. I feel like I've got to sit back so we don't not include this lovely part of the room.
Hi. And also, wow. The table!
Bloody tables! But then what do we do with the water?
Looks like.
Oh, feng shui, it's all wrong, isn't it? I've been making love to the table.
Just trying not to spill the water.
Anyway, so we saw Arcade Fire, which is really good. Also, I was saying this yesterday, do you not feel, it feels like we're doing one of those come and welcome to my life. Matt and Arthur,
Inside the actor studio.
Sorry, anyway, we're rambling. Questions?
Yeah, I got someone named Amelia here, so I think we need to go right here to your right, Matt. Down the aisle, close to you, front and center. Here we go.
Ah, gotcha. Hi, Amelia.
Hi, how are you? That's not my question.
You're welcome.
How did you guys get into acting in the first place?
That's a good question. Well, I was a footballer, which you crazy animals call soccer. And I had a really wonderful teacher called Jerry Haringham, who sort of took a punt on me and thought I should be an actor, and encouraged me to join this thing called the National Youth Theatre, which I did, and then here I am, standing before you. How did you get into it?
My parents are creative people.
They are.
My mum's a puppeteer and my dad is a musician, so I kind of grew up in an arty household. And
We should check out Playdays, actually.
yeah, my mum did this thing called the Y-Bird on Playdays, which you won't know.
If you're British, it's sort of a seminal,
Huge.
early cartoon.
And then I went to youth theatre and I went to drama school.
He went to a really posh, he went to the
Very
bar.
posh drama school.
The Royal Academy of Dramatic Art.
Yeah, and then that's it.
Yeah. Moving on.
Right over here. Hey guys, do you want to stand up, Kat? Hey, this is Kat. She's got a question right here.
Hey, Kat.
Hello, just... Oh, there you go.
Hi!
Hi there. I just wanted to ask, what was the best piece of life advice you've ever received, and from who?
Blimey. The best piece of advice? Hey, I tell you this.
Life advice.
Life advice. My dad, who is a smart old fish, always says to me, and it's fitting for a room such as ours, time is an imposition on one's dignity, so never let it be your ruler.
Yeah.
David Smith, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't look at me like that.
Yes, I can. Time is an imposition on one's dignity. I added a bit about never let it be your ruler, but I thought it needed a punchline. So.
No way I can top that.
Come on, you've probably got some like life advice about a stuffed owl or something. Arthur loves taxidermy.
I love it.
It's a weird thing to like.
It's not a weird thing to like.
Yeah, it is.
Huh? What?
You want to go on a date with Arthur?
I'm very flattered because I've taken. Tom Courtney, who is a hero of mine, an actor, and he said, I was doing a job with him. This is just the only piece of advice that I can remember ever being given. It's not necessarily good. And I was doing a job with him, and he invited me into his trailer, and he said, Arthur, speak louder. Don't stall the young actors mumbling all their lines. Just speak up. And ever since then, I've shouted on my own. Seems to be solid, still work.
Solid Courtney advice.
Yeah.
All right, we got Brendan over here to stage. Well, over here. There we go.
Brendan, my man!
Cool hair. Oh, thanks, man. That actually means a lot coming from you.
I used to have cool hair.
Oh, you still do.
Oh, thank you very much.
Anyway, though, Peter Capaldi was obviously on Doctor Who before, but never quite in the role as the role that you passed on to him. And I was wondering, what advice did you give him in terms of what to expect?
I gave him one piece of advice, and it was one line, and I said, listen to no one. Honestly, that's the one line it's a good job, it has to be your own invention, and there are so many stages, the costume, the TARDIS, the how you're going to play it, the what you're going to do, and everyone has an opinion, and there's such a machine behind it as well, so yeah, that was my one piece of advice to the Capaldi. No, I love. He's a cool man. Oh, I don't love him too much, I'm not I'm not even dead yet. I was in the last episode. Sorry. Yeah, next one.
I'm almost right in the middle here with Sophia. Almost right in the middle. Hello. Hey.
Yes.
Hey.
Sophia.
So which was the most fun episode to film and why?
Dark Train.
It's hard to put it into any kind of order because they were all so much fun. Apart from
The Pandora opens when you're so cold.
I didn't mind that because it was good.
Yeah, it was a crack. Hey, come on. I think Croatia was hard to do.
Croatia was amazing.
Where we made Vincent and the Doctor and Vampires in Venice. They were pretty fun.
That was really, really fun. It was the first time we'd all been. It was like something just happened down there that no one else. It was the first time we'd all been. It was like being on holiday together.
It was.
And we took over this little town in Croatia, which was this beautiful town, but it was off season, so nothing was open apart from this pizza place called Merkek Pizza, which we ate in every night.
Yeah.
And just had a bit of a jolly.
Yeah, we did. And there were great people in that. The
Yeah.
guy that played Vincent was an absolute hero. He's a cool dude, Tony Curran.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Tyrannosaurus Rex, yeah. And Helen's divine, and you know, Helen's divine.
She's divine.
There was just good people in that. Yeah, so that was fun. Yeah. But they were all so much fun. And we had Too Confidential back then, which was good fun, wasn't it?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it was great. Embarrassed myself a lot watching that, making that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm over here on the right between Jamie and Ryan.
Hi,
I thought
guys.
their costumes were great. So Ryan, what's your first question?
Do you think bow ties are
are actually cool?
Let me ask you the real question. Do you think bow ties are actually cool?
Yes.
Yeah. That's how we roll.
Alright, and
You're
Jamie.
good as the doctor as well.
Jamie, go for it.
What's your favorite companion besides Amy?
Well. Good question. Listen, here's the thing. I like them all both equally more than each other. I really do. You know, I look at one and I think, I wish you were the other one. No, it's very hard. That's a very hard question because when you play the Doctor and you have a companion, it's such a art sort of imitates life and life informs art, and you become very close. But me, Karen and Arthur had a very special journey together. But I love Jenna too. Don't ask me that question. You cool 5-year-old. No, that was a good question. Put people on the spot in life. It's a good quality to have.
Right in the middle here, gentlemen, this is Calvin.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Doctor Who is so rich in sci-fi history. My question to the two of you is, if you had to pick one iconic role in sci-fi outside of the BBC, what would you pick and why?
Blimey.
What, to play or that we like?
To play.
Oh, science fiction. Wow, that's a good question. Ooh. You're going to come up with something good, I know you are. What was that? Terminator. You never know. They're going to shoot me.
I'd like to play Jabba the Hutt. You'd have to put on a bit of weight.
You'd be a good Jabba the Hutt.
I would absolutely love it. I went to I'm quite a big Star Wars fan, and just relating.
Playing the crowd.
And I went to Paris the other week for a week, and it was a Star Wars. It's a really boring story. It was a Star Wars exhibition, and I thought it was like in the middle of Paris, but I have a very bad sense of direction. I walked for 3 hours in the blazing heat and got to this like car park. Oh, it's horrible. But then got to see Jabba the Hutt's eyes, which was quite amazing. That's all they have left of him, is just his eyes.
Why were they in Paris? Also, why is there no context to Jabba the Hutt being in Paris?
I don't know. That's just the story.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's cool. Who would I play? I don't know. Can I come back to you and think about that one? Because I don't want to get it wrong. And I need to think about good science fiction characters. I've got to go back. I want to go back in the day, like someone old, someone weird, someone cool. Sounds like the Doctor, but not.
You've already played the best one.
Yeah.
Alright, we got Hannah on the floor way over here.
Yes, the left side's finally getting some time.
Now this question is to both of you. What was your favorite line to say on Doctor Who?
Rory! Rory!
The number of times I had to say Doctor was just ridiculous.
Me and Kaz did. Okay,
Doctor?
let's do the whole preface. You do one and I'll do one. Me and Kaz did this the other day. Go.
Doctor.
Doctor?
Doctor!
Doctor! Doctor!
Doctor.
Doctor.
We said that we could record these and we wouldn't have to turn up to work.
Like in some episodes you'd have like 20.
Yeah.
Arthur always used to like doing this. He'd go, "That's the Doctor."
They never used it. I tried to make it my catchphrase. That's the doctor. Yeah.
I like saying Geronimo, which is, and I was never meant to say it more than once. I just started adding it in, and then it stuck.
Yeah.
I only said it in that regeneration episode, and then I stuck it in The Beast Below, and from then on we just were like, it's pretty weird.
I've got to say, shut up, Hitler. That was one of the That was good.
That was good.
I just want to open the script and go, thanks.
Although someone showed me a line today that I had to write on a poster saying, if you, oh no, what was it? Christ, I forgot. Chocolate for breakfast. If you don't feel sick by mid-morning, then something's wrong. Something like that. It was funnier in my head.
Right in the middle here, fellas at the back. Right down the middle at the back. Hey!
Hello!
I've got Isabel and Rihanna. They just met today. They're already best friends. They have one question, but they both want to ask it together.
Go!
We're huge fans of Karen and the Babes. I know Karen's not here, but can we get a song?
I see a little silhouette. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, can we do the Fandango? Thunderbolts of lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo, 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 let him go. I'm just a poor boy, nobody likes me. He's just a poor boy from the poor